What is going on, my peeps, and welcome back to the channel. I'm very excited today to be welcoming you guys back to another DIY. Hopefully this is going up on Monday. If it is, good job, future editing David. Kudos to you for not procrastinating. But today I'm trying out something that I've wanted to try forever, some hand-pulled noodles. There has been countless videos across the internet on people trying to make them. Tasty did a video going to some restaurants and showing how some chefs make it. Of course, not telling you how to make them yourself. One of my friends, Mark, on the channel Sauce Stash, has tried this. Not too successfully, but I'm actually gonna base my recipe off of his. Thank you, Mark, for doing all the research and getting me the ingredient amounts ahead of time. Guys, go subscribe to him and tell him I sent you. And before we get to the whole like hand-pulled, stringing like a jump rope looking thing part, there's a little bit of stuff we have to do, so let's get right into it. In order to make some hand-pulled noodles, I grabbed myself some bread flour, which is apparently very important, some kosher salt and some baking soda, some vegetable oil, surprisingly, and some water. That's pretty much it. Step number one, I'm gonna combine some room temperature water with a little bit of baking soda to make this water alkaline. I stirred up until it became clear once again. And then I just measured out 3 cups of my bread flour, added in a little bit of salt. I gave that a bit of a mix, and dare I say, it is time to throw this all together and see what we got. I already feel like this is definitely one of those recipes where I'm gonna get halfway through it and realize that I have no business trying this. But if anything, it should be fun, right? Okay, so first, our alkanated water. Alkalined, I don't know. Once you get to this weird looking, very loose dough, you want to dump it out and knead it for a little bit. I don't think I've cleaned this table since the last time I used it. He's already up, ladies and gentlemen. I am not playing around today. Now, as popular as this recipe is, and how many videos there are, a lot of them are failures, and most of the people get to like this stage and the dough is just too stiff or too firm to work with and spread out and make noodles out of. I have a couple theories for that. Number one, in a lot of videos I see people put the dough in a bag and like step on it to try to make it nice and smooth, or put it through a pasta machine. I will be doing one of those two today. Another thing, if you look at this Tasty video, look how oily the dough like magically gets from one clip to the other. I think they incorporate a little bit of oil into the dough as well as on the outside. I don't know if that's gonna help or not. But here is what ya boy is gonna do. Take a bag, throw some vegetable oil up in this business. Dough goes into the bag. Get nice and coated in said oil. And now, is this gonna help anything? I honestly don't know. But I'm gonna do this for like 4 or 5 minutes until the dough gets a little bit smoother and absorbs some of this oil. And check back in with you. The other logical question with this is like, can't you knead dough with your fists just like your foot can? Alright, we have some very, very flat dough. Let's see. So here we are. It would really help if like I knew what I was doing. So I would know like what I'm looking for here. But we do have one sticky, slimy, oily dough. I think what I'm gonna try to do is like knead it back together almost. I'll let it rest for a little while and then I'll see what we got. This is, without a doubt, considerably more malleable and pliable than before, so that might help us. I'll let this rest for like a half hour, just at room temperature, let the dough kind of relax and not be so tense, hopefully. I could be talking out of my rear end right now. But we'll see. I'll check back in a bit. Alright, so it's been just about 40 minutes. Let's see where we're at here. I don't know, guys, this might be the one. On the first try, is that possible? Has it ever happened on this channel? In the 30 minutes that I was letting the dough rest, I watched some more videos of people making this. I saw them brushing oil onto the surface and kneading even more oil into the dough and getting it as elastic as possible. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm so excited. If this works on the first try, nobody can say anything about my cooking skills ever again. Now I think I'm gonna divide this in two, because in the video I just watched, the size that she was working with was about there, I think. And then once you have your dough, at this point, you load everything with flour so that your noodles hopefully stay separate and don't stick to each other. And we begin. If this actually works on my first try, get rid of my high school diploma, get rid of my college, that's awkward. Get rid of all of my achievements. Just give me accomplished hand-pulled noodles on first attempt. I think I messed up already. I'm definitely feeling some resistance. Like I'm scared to really tug because I don't want to snap them. Well, that's a bummer. I thought for a second we might have it. Maybe this is still salvageable. Hold on. I literally feel like I can jump rope with this. Do I dare try? I don't think I've ever been able to jump rope in my life. What the hell? Oh! What's wrong with me? Well, anyway, let's see if we can actually get this to a point of noodle shape. I feel like it's right there. Maybe something I just did, like, maybe I'll let it rest before I try to pull them immediately. Yeah, this is shot. I think I'm gonna let this one rest for a while again, and just pray. Because this got me nowhere, let's be honest. And we back. I don't know why I'm so confident about this one based on how the last one went, but we shall see. I'm also not even gonna put any flour down. I don't want to give this any chance for it to tense back up. You guys ready? Come on, it's so close. No, it's breaking in my hand. That first one was so satisfying and so perfect looking, I thought we would have had something. Oh, this has gotta be it. This feels way too good for it not to work. Look at this. Oh yeah, let's go. No! If this doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. We have 8 noodles right now. I'm so scared to try to pull it harder. It's stretchy only to a point, and then it tenses up, and I could feel like like that's gonna happen. Damn it! And there go all of our hopes and dreams. That one was really good though. I think I got to 16 noodles. Damn. And although we clearly failed on the hand pulling part, I do think these would taste pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is try to just like roll them out really thin one by one, make some individual noodles, and taste them, I guess. I'm not even sure like how thin I was supposed to get them to be. Around here somewhere? Alright, so surprisingly, I was able to get a nice little batch here. Very uneven, but they look decent, so I'm gonna head upstairs, give them a nice little boil in some salted water for about a minute or two. Nothing longer than that. And then I'm just gonna throw them in a little bit of shoyu ramen broth, similar to what we made for that giant ramen bowl. And this is looking pretty good, so let's give it a try. I just love the smell of ramen broth. I wish I could bathe in it. And that, of course, is delicious. And now for some of these. I'm sure this isn't even the proper way to be eating these, but... it's hot. But delicious. The noodles alone could use a little bit of flavor. I'm sure they're 10 times thicker than they are supposed to be. I'm just excited to see all of the comments. I'm sure I'll end up doing a part 2 of this. I gotta research a little bit more. This was kind of the spur of the moment idea. Again, shout out to Mark. Go subscribe to him. His channel's in the description. And I'm gonna call out Corinne from Threadbanger. Do a little Corinne versus cooking. See if you can knock this out. Everybody go tweet at Corinne and tell her David called her out, because I'd like to see her try this. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave me a big like. Follow me over on Twitter and on Instagram. Look out for this week's Instagram poll for this week's BuzzFeed test. Other than that, guys, have an awesome beginning of your week, and I'll see you right back here next time.